Alexander was determined that donHaize would not get away from him a second time. Over jagged hills and shifting dunes, Alexander chased the great king, urging his swift riders on through freezing desert nights and days cruelly elongated by the summer sun. But when Alexander finally caught up with his foe, donHaize lay dying. In the dirt, amidst upturned wagons and mules broken from exhaustion, the great king of Persia bled out, murdered by his own men. Alexander had donHaize's body cleaned and dressed, and returned to his mother. And so, a mere 5 years after he inherited the crown of Macedon, Alexander seized the diadem of Persia, a king of kings, to be sure. The killers of donHaize he hunted down. The cities that resisted his rule he stormed. But in truth, most of the Persian governing class willingly exchanged one king for another. Power such as Alexander now possessed is rarely left untroubled. Alexander caught word of a plot to kill him, hatched within his own court. The would-be assassins were rounded up and executed. Among them, Philotas, son of Parmenion. Philotas had known of the conspiracy, but said nothing. A crime, Alexander declared, as heinous as the plot itself. But what of Parmenion? The moment he learned that his son had been executed, he would be sure to act. And he had thousands of loyal men beneath him. No, he too would have to die.
Armed and belted men in my tent. So, he's finally decided to do away with me.
Will you resist, sir?
No, I won't. But tell the boy king this. The gods cannot abide excess.
We shall build my city here, in this crude and hostile waste, this primordial tract. Yes, that will be a feat worthy of a crown, since Darius denied me a duel.
A city is a hungry beast. We should begin resource production immediately. More houses means more people, and that means more citizens toiling in the fields, paying their taxes, filling our stores. A fine start. From here, we might build any number of new districts. We could further expand resource production, or build mustering grounds for soldiers or defenses. Let your desire guide us, Alexander. No city grows great without the blessing of the gods. We should make offerings to secure their favor.
Alright, this mission's a little bit brutal, to be fair. There's a very specific way
There's
to
a
defend
settlement
yourself.
to the south, Sogdians, I believe. They surely know this land better than we ever will. We ought to establish contact.
We should inspire these locals with our grand project. Make a speech, Perdiccas.
Right. Sogdians! Come out of those dirty hovels in which you live like goats and swine. Change your threadbare trousers for a clean white tunic. Embrace urban living like civilized folk.
From now on, Hephaestion will make the speeches. Sogdians! We wish only for fair exchange, seeking goods we lack and warriors who know the country.
What a huge heifer! An offering like that would keep Zeus sated for weeks. Get it back to the city.
The local Scythians haven't taken kindly to our presence. Nomads rarely appreciate cities being built next to their pastures. They're massing an attack in the west.
Alright, so first off we want to go for this one. I'm going to build a castle here as soon as possible. We got 2 grand from taking the heifer back, which should allow us to build our first fort. Forts are, as always, the most
cultivated a fine
important.
town. They're a mere sapling to the stately oak that will come.
Buildings when it comes to defense. And this mission's no exception. It's just a bit of an awkward way of getting there. Now we also want to grab a market. Now, as long as we don't build any military buildings, excluding defensive ones, then we don't actually trigger red on the first attack, which is actually very important.
Is no one going to say it? Are we just going to build our jolly city and forget all about Parmenion? He was a loyal soldier.
Loyal also to his treacherous son. You know as well as I do that after the traitor's execution, a judgment with which we all agreed, Parmenion would have incited his men against me.
Foul creatures, those Scythian horses, vicious as Cerberus and just as ugly. I wager the Scythians wouldn't fight half as well on their own 2 feet. Look at these muscle-bound steeds, eh? No show ponies these. They're bred for war. Ours now.
The first of our Persian regiments has finished its training. How should they be armed?
Father Zeus, far-seeing thunderer, master of Olympus, accept this offering and bless this city, O King of all gods, that it may prosper beneath your sky.
Alright, now we need to do gold from this one. Wood would also help. Cosmelo!
The local hillmen have got my battalion pinned down on the eastern flank. We can repel their attacks, but we'll need help if you want to wipe them out.
That's the next thing we want to do. Right, this will get built. Ready for the next attack. They want to do the same with this one over here. Build a fort, basically, because red will attack next. And we need to be in position when they do. We do also need this. So yellow we can protect against, the fort will handle itself. Red not so much. Their army is a bit too strong. So we're going to need some guardsmen to help. Hence why we're building the military doodad. $600. We have to sell and buy. Da 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 da. Right, now we can focus on economy and building up an army of defense over here. It's also taken out these guys, who are a royal pain in the arse. We should go for the cheaper versions. To power up our economy. Unfortunately, the companion cavalry at the moment are just too expensive.
More Scythians on the horizon. They are no scattered bands this time. This is their king's host, and he means to test us in full.
I want to fight these camel riders without the aid of their archers. The archers themselves don't stand a chance against the fort. It's the camel riders that do all the DPS to the fort. So we kill the camel riders and the fort survives. I know it's a pretty poor fight, but it is what it is. Until we start getting upgrades and things, it's the way it's gonna be. Do 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 do. These things literally just one tap, so annoying.
Oh, I thought I'd never be rid of those rabid hillmen. Though, I'm sure their cousins and half-cousins and illegitimate sprogs will be along to cave my head in soon enough. Still, till then, I'm yours to command.
Jesus Christ, these things are so broken. I mean, what? These things have no counter, I swear. They're literally going to kill my fort. Lol. I mean, the fort will just rebuild anyway, so it's not the end of the world. It's just annoying. I still have a bunch of these things to deal with. I suppose in the irony
Where
is
once
actually that
was naught but dust and mud, a mighty city now arises.
let's rebuild that. Alright, we really need to power up these
Thundering Zeus! Alexander, we got scores of unwashed hillmen coming from the east, and I don't think they're here to sample the baths.
yeah, that's a problem. Let's build a fort on this side as well.
Tiesti, prostagma, hetoimos, kangas, neihoros, ite magadone, prostagma, ties, akuo, hetoimos, kangar, titel, hoyeso, ergoma, neitondia,
Where's me base? Oh, I can't even find it.
kangar,
There it is.
ergoma.
Good thing with this, though, just constantly keep rebuilding or trying to rebuild that. So we'll go back up again. Not concerned. Big problem is how the hell we just kill these elite horse archers. That is the question. Well, either way, we're gonna have to try and lure their troops away from, or their melees away from their ranged, and take that as two fights.
What would Philip have said about founding cities in the middle of nowhere, just for the sake of it? What would Parmenion have said?
Parmenion would have grumbled and pontificated like a sanctimonious sophist. He never did appreciate glory. He was not fit to be a leader of men, and we are all better off without his constant naysaying.
Savage. But also kind of true. He was a bit of a naysayer. Starting to get to the point where we can actually take these fights and win now. But these archers are just the worst to deal with. Da 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 da. Dude, these things are so legit busted. These horse archers. We need cavalry. That's what we need. And we also need to put... I haven't done that yet. Let's put 200 gold there.
I require a literate and numerate man to administer the Sogdian embassy. A role far from glorious combat, but there will be double pay for the volunteer who swaps his spear for a stylus.
I know my letters, sir. And that double pay would be spent worthily. I made some rather lavish promises to Artemis, and statues are, surprisingly expensive.
Erebos? Aye, boy, I haven't seen you since Thebes. I thought you might have given up soldiering. Hey, but I suppose you've got to pay off those debts somehow, huh?
Da, 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 da. Not too worried about yellow, we can deal with them pretty quickly and efficiently. Need to be dealt with as well.
Tiestin, Gaile, Hetoimos, Titeleis. Ite Magadones! Nei, Hoies, Prostak, Gaile, Kangarm. Prospalo! Tiestin, Hetoimos. Ite Andres!
That gives me extra pierce armor. My melee troops.
I don't mean to be a bother, but the Sogdians are looking a little agitated. Stringing bows, sharpening spears, that sort of thing.
Prospalo! Nei, Koronos. Alalei! Di Castomen! Prostoimas. Ite Magadones! Gaila. Eis Palo!
I may not have liked Parmenion. Nobody liked Parmenion. But he deserved more respect than any of you ever gave him. And he deserved better than to be stabbed in the night.
You are drunk, Clytus. I shall put it down to your unfamiliarity with the local fermented mare's milk. But you should take to your tent now.
Hetoimos. Nei, Tiesti. Vai, Tondia. Gaile, Kangar.
These are going to be tricky to deal with. The main reason is the siege ballistas, so we need cavalry. So in the meantime, I'm going to go and do some side objectives with these guys. Make sure ourselves are properly protected. So let's go ahead. Grab a couple of these. And let's sell. Sorry, buy wood and food. Yeah, okay, 1450. We need of that. Alright, time to put an end to some of these attacks. This one's going to be a bit of a problem. But these guys should be able to finish them off. Guardsmen are kind of the answer for this mission, in my opinion. You kind of just beat everything later on, with the exception of these stupid horse archers, which we need cavalry, which is the kind of the next thing we're going to be pushing towards. Right, let's rebuild this. Wait, what? Let's grab more gold.
I will affix my name to no mere frontier outpost. This must be a true city. And into it we must bring something marvelous. Something inspiring to the soul.
Farmers work faster or gold miners work faster? I'd say food's probably more important.
The Sogdians have betrayed us! Abandoned the embassy! Oh, Artemis, get me out of here, and I'll find a plump cow for you. No, a hefty black bull. Ah, an oryx, yes, with immense horns.
Joy. Definitely need these. At least we're up to 660 of everything now, which is nice.
The Sogdians are attacking Alexandria.
Yeah, one side don't have anything prepped. Right, the little blighters. Deal with that insurrection in just a moment. That hurt my food eco. Little blighters. They will pay for that. Insurrection. Alright, I'm running thin on troops. Let's put some troops on this side. I do kind of want to be doing all the side objectives before we finish this mission. Bum, 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 bum. Tell you what, with so much going on, I really haven't hummed as much as I normally do with these tracks. Especially with this one. But yeah, there's a lot going on with this mission. It's hard to enjoy the music when you're trying to put out fires left, right and centre. You guys can deal with this. Wish I could see when I'm going to get attacked next. I literally can't see because it's under all of this. Be useful to know. I suspect it's only any moment now, but... Da, 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 da. We need to defend her. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's not good. Jesus. Slaughtered. Man, these guys really are a pain. Oh my god. Right, this is the next one to defend. Actually, yeah, two more can go through this door. Two, you can plow through this one. Wow. So this guy's causing absolute chaos. Jesus, what a mission. That betrayal really is kind of BS. Like, this mission's hard enough. When you gotta stick a betrayal in there as well. Like, ay, 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 ay. Man, they've got a lot of towers. How do they even manage to get troops out? What? Oh, wild. Just make sure we're protecting this side. Cavalry has arrived. Okay, this castle is actually going to be a bit of a problem. No way, did they just kill all of those? Surely not. How good are these archers? 8+3, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, okay, they are good. Very good, actually. That's with max armor upgrades as well. So bearing in mind we can't build siege this mission. Again, really wish I could see when I'm going to get attacked next. That would be very helpful. Jesus. Oh, dudes. Right when you think you have them on the ropes. Is it me or have they run out of steam? What the hell? What was that attack? Okay, I think they've run out of gold, boys. Or not. No, I'll take that back. They've not run out of gold. That was really weird why they kind of attacked me with like a tiny little army. Man, even Imperial Cavalry should not be having this much trouble against Elite Scythian or Horse Archers. No way. I mean, they kind of deal with them, but those Scythian Horse Archers are actually busted. Like, for real. Okay, where's Alexander? Should be at the base. This fort's alright actually. I don't think we need to destroy that one. This one's kind of okay as well. That one rebuilt. I don't know if we can kill one of these camps. What we want to do first is kind of lure some of these out. Maybe they're not going to be lured. Or we just kill them. Yeah, that works. I need to take this fort out. Oh, no way did they win that fight. Shut the front door. What? Charioteers? Nah, fam. Why are they there? It's not a good fight. Backing up, boys. There we go, that's better. Take that fight in 2 halves would be much better. I mean, it's a cool mission. I just think it's a bit difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Seems unnecessarily difficult if you ask me, but there we go. It is what it is. Similar tactic with the others. And I like the fact that you never have to really worry about resources in the end game. They're dead. Thank Christ. Right, let's take these guys out. Oh, why? Oh my Christ, these frickin' poop. Okay, well at least they do friendly fire. That's actually quite good to know. Shoot your own troops, please and thank you. Oh, these things are the worst, aren't they? These bombards. Okay, let me grab a bunch of these. These damn things. To be fair, if they didn't have these bombards, these would be so much easier to take out. I mean, why have an AoE cannon in Age of Empires 2? What? Am I the only one who thinks that's weird? Like, what is this, Age of Empires 3? Right, this one over here to take out next. What have we even got? This one over here. Pop caps. Oh, maybe this was easier to take out earlier. Guessing that's where they produce most of their troops. Might have been easier to sort of kill them much earlier on in the game. Not that I fancy restarting to find out. It's a horrible mission. I think this is a one and done. But that could be a potential strat to like knock that out early. I think they've just gone to attack me, so let's go defend. Team 2 is this one. That did not go well, apparently.
Get those horses properly shod. We shall have a race. The fiery horses of the Scythian steppe. Here in Alexandria.
Right, let's send these boys over to help. Send them over as well. Oh, red really is a problem.
I have claimed these lands, and I shall purge from them all who would do harm to my subjects.
Should be able to finish these guys off. Right, send these guys over here. Let's finish this squad off. I think we're done. We should get rid of that and rebuild. I don't think we can kill red. Although we can certainly try, I suppose. I'd be curious to see how much it would take to actually get rid of that player. Because they are the ones with the worst, well, most deadly attacks. Oh, we got siege ballistas. Hello. Okay. How's green still attacking me? Seriously? What? Why? And how? I killed green. Whatever.
The Scythian king masses his thundering hordes here. An unassailable host.
Unassailable host, you say? Clearly you've never met me. Right, okay, let's team 3. Let's get them over here. Right, let's go grab you guys, take care of these bloody siege ballista. God damn. Boo up. Alright, let's pull these guys out of position. Oh, good. Get out of it. Are you okay? Where the hell do they spawn from? I guess they literally are spawning then. Oh, no, no, no. Let's not take that fight like that. Let's back it up, boys. Okay, let's do it properly. Let's pull them out of position. Come on, follow me down the hill. Oh, really? They're just not going to bite. Ah. That is a horrible high ground advantage. Alright, we're just gonna have to go for it, boys. It's gonna be a pretty fight, but what choice do I have? They're not being baited out. Well, we can zerg him at least. Right, wonders are pretty much how we in this game, I'm pretty sure, so... We'll wait till we destroy all of this lot first. Nice. Actually, we're going to get attacked in 3 minutes. I'm curious about one thing. Ah, screw it. Let's just go. See if I can focus down the fort. With not far off maxed army. I mean, they're obviously spawning troops, so it probably doesn't matter in the grand scheme. Or multiple forts as well. Okay. Just curious. With a lot of time and effort, you probably could break that down. But we don't need to, so let's go for... I'm gonna go for more food.
Now that I wear the diadem of the Achaemenids, it is right that I should plant gardens. Turn idle earth to blooming parks. Yes. A paradisos.
I guess they are producing troops and they're not spawning it by the looks of it. Looks like it is being produced. Good to know. I mean, this was a mission. I'm not gonna lie. How's Yellow still attacking me? What? Why? How? I just killed all of his stuff. Didn't I? Unless he's got some unit, like some production in there. Which in this game wouldn't surprise me. Again, how? What? I guess the only thing I can think of is that they're spawning troops as well.
From naught but dust, a grand city, where there was desolation, life. Many cities now bear your name, Alexander. But this is the most extraordinary of all.
Ay, ay, ay. I think it's fair to say that was definitely the hardest mission so far. That was wild. Even though I could definitely play better if I was to play that again, knowing what I know now, I don't want to. It's a horrible mission. Yeah, that's a savage mission. Definitely the hardest mission so far. Without question. Woof. Alrighty folks, with that, I'll right about conclude this mission. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does help support the channel, be greatly appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, I shall see you in the next video.